Switch.
Count it down with your hands.
What up? Good morning, people.
This is the Vaugiotto broadcast show.
Timpin Salone. You heard it here first, folks. Live and direct at an undisclosed location. Maybe near you. To my right, we have my main man, Drubisky. Damn, bro. Yo, when I tell you I have a headache, I'm actually dead serious. All right, just count it down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still with your hand.
Hold on, bro. First of all, you're getting nervous, bro. Just relax.
Nah, I'm not even nervous.
Bro, listen and calm down, bro. It's cool.
I'm good.
You chose it for this for a reason. You can deliver, bro. You got it, bro. Stop thinking about it so hard, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate
Just
it.
say you heard it here, folks. It's reuse on the paper, my G. I got you. It's reuse on the
I
paper.
got it.
It's reuse on the paper.
I got it.
Slam it, and then you say the first question, bro. Feel me?
I got it.
Just read the paper, bro.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, ready?
What up? Good morning, people.
This is the Vaugiotto broadcast show.
Timpin Salone. You heard it here. We are live and direct at an undisclosed location. To my left, we have my main man, Drubisky.
What's up?
And to my immediate right, we have the man who made it all possible, Q Echelon Carter.
What up?
How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good, chilling.
Good? Well, let's get to it. First question. R. Kelly or Michael Jackson? Which one was worse?
We really started off like this. Jesus. Top of the morning, man. We have to get on all this, man.
Gotta get right to it. Come on.
Which one was worse?
Yep.
I ain't really see the documentaries, so I can't really speak on that situation. I ain't never met none of them people, but I think that just protecting people, just protect everybody. That's pretty much it.
So,
Seems like you got a side, man. What shirt you wearing, man? Tell that to the people. What type of
size-
shirt you wearing?
What
man?
shirt are you wearing?
What brand is that?
Excuse me, I didn't go to the production meeting. I didn't know that was the first question, man. Like,
Let me. That's a smooth criminal.
Smooth criminal. Was he a smooth
made that?
criminal?
Who made that?
Was he a smooth criminal?
Who made that song again?
keep that
I forget.
Same,
Who?
Hey, bro.
who
Keep that
made-
same energy if Janet Jackson standing right here too, bro. I want that same energy, bro.
Who?
Keep that same energy. Who is Janet Jackson?
Allegedly.
Who?
Bro,
He was-
come on, bro.
So basically, it sounds like you're going with Michael.
I didn't even say that, bro.
I got you.
I didn't even say that. Hey, bro. Hey, yo,
What do you think?
To be honest with you, bro, because I don't even want that to be a headline, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because you're supporting them by buying the shirt with
wear Nike?
him on it.
Bro, you wear Nike?
Do you wear Nike? I know you do.
Yeah, do you wear Nike?
I do.
You pay
Sometimes.
taxes, bro?
I pay taxes.
Bro, then what are you talking about, bro? You support that? You support it too? You know how clothes are made?
I don't own anything with Michael Jackson or R. Kelly or any artist actually.
Do you know how Adidas? Where you know Adidas factory store? Bro, so
Yeah, we can't. You
So,
can
like,
never.
bro, what you talking
You can't
about, bro?
skip.
What you talking about,
We're
bro?
all. We're all.
So just clear the air real quick. He's got a Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal shirt on.
Bro, you not
For the
finna-
record,
but you're not.
but there is no association with the question
Bro,
or what he believes
But
in.
what you really not finna do is you're not finna act like he didn't change culture.
Who?
You did.
Michael Jackson, bro. You're not finna act like
What culture? Culture for who?
Culture of the world.
the world.
Just
bro.
music.
I'm not saying anybody's above criticism or anybody's above, you feel me, the law. I definitely think that if it's true, you should be held accountable. That's how I was raised, bro. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Got you.
But at the same time, what I'm not finna do is I'm not finna play God. Like, I know all these situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All I can do is, you feel me, that, pray that, everybody that's involved, you feel me, God gonna handle that.
So you think R. Kelly did it worse than Michael Jackson?
Nah, bro, I didn't look at the case, bro. I wasn't.
So to the best of your knowledge,
I I ain't see the documentary. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, I seen both documentaries.
Both?
So
Oh, okay.
I feel like
What
I
do you
can
think?
give a good answer. Now, mind you, these are both alleged cases. We were not there. We do not know what's happening behind closed doors. Which is another topic, another story for celebrities. But in my opinion, if any of these alleged accusations were true, I would have to say Michael Jackson, that case looks worse. Because mind you, that's dealing with kids as young as 6 years old who do not know how to read or write, do not know right or wrong, and they do not basically have any knowledge of what is going on around them. So it'll be wrong if a grown adult was taking advantage of them. So I would really have to say Michael Jackson if it was true, allegedly.
You gonna go, bro?
What do you think?
I think I'd have to agree with my man over here, Trubisky, that Michael Jackson might have done it worse if it was true. I mean, you always have to put children before adults. You know, the adults are in charge of protecting the kids. So,
but what do you think about the people that dropped them off, the parents involved?
Yeah, because in the documentary they were in the same house sleeping over there, except that they would let the kids be with Michael in his room alone, closed doors.
Gotcha. I mean, look, there's
all allegedly, all is allegedly.
Well, look, let me tell you this.
MJ, wow.
I don't think you could completely blame it on the parents, only because babysitting is a job on its own. So you do let people, strangers, regardless of the input of other strangers, they are a stranger to you. You're allowing them to stay in a house alone with your kids or dogs.
So keep that same energy. So when you go to when you go to house parties, you don't know whose crib that is. You don't know what could happen, bro. They could lock you in there and there could be a God forbid, of course, God forbid, but you don't know them like that, bro.
That's true.
So God forbid, of course, you feel me? If you walk into a house party, right? And all of a sudden, God forbid something happens to you, everybody gonna be like, yo, why'd you go in there in the first place?
All right.
So it's not you can't really use that argument to
Yeah, I mean, okay, so keep that same energy then. So, say you go to 7-Eleven. You don't know 7-Eleven. You don't live there. You don't know the people that are in there. You go to buy your thing and something happens. People can't blame you for that. You go for a purpose.
Nah, the difference with the house party is because you're willingly going. You don't know whose crib that is, bro. So
you're willingly going to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you're going to a location. Don't think of it as somebody's house. Think of it as a location.
Nah, it's different because that's somebody's crib. They pay the mortgage, bro. In that house, they can do whatever they want.
Okay, and there are people paying rent for a business.
Yeah, but that's a public domain, though. That's different, bro. If I'm walking into a store, bro, I'm expecting
you go there for a purpose. Same thing when it goes to a party. You go to a party with a purpose.
The thing about it is, you're talking about why, and I could be putting words in your mouth. I could be wrong, but you talking about why the parents left them or babysitting or something like that. The thing about it is just I just want to see our perspective on it. It's kind of the same thing with these parties nowadays, bro. Somebody put a flyer out. You don't know who the person is. You know where they from, bro. How they rolling, bro. But you feel me? And I'm not saying that it's a right or wrong. It's saying go to house parties, but at the same time, it's a lot easier to be put in these situations, though. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I don't blame I can't fully blame the parents for letting their children.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's Michael Jackson. Yeah. So a lot of people were he's probably regarded as one of the best artists of all time. So he basically get someone were asking him hey, can you do this, or hey, can you give me something? People are gonna be running to do that. People were mesmerized. People were literally passing out just by looking at him.
And the next question is, who is your Uber driver? Because you don't know who your Uber driver is either. So it's just you kind of accept it. And I'm not trying to put no fear in nobody's heart, because you gotta definitely live your life and kind of do what you gotta do. But at the same time, bro, you don't really know who your Uber driver is. You feel me? You feel me? You could put in your Uber yo, take me down the block. He could be nah, bro, I'm taking you to Uptown. And what you gonna do about it?
I don't know if Uber has we probably have all done this too. We probably skipped the liability waivers.
Definitely.
We could have skipped the liability waivers. We could have. They could. Those policy of agreements. You gotta. That's the thing I was thinking too. What if your Uber got into an accident, or there's one case for me specifically where I was Ubering from one place to another, and the guy that we were Ubering with, he was a little tired. He was making a turn at the light. He turned the wrong side of the road. We got pulled over.
Really?
Yeah, and then the cops like were asking everything. Like we were explaining how we were in the Uber.
Yeah.
But that's saying like you have to put your trust in that guy. Like he could really be doing anything. I was thinking like, would you be held liable? Would you like get in trouble, or would you like basically do that if, for God forbid, if you were getting into an accident or something like that, an Uber driver, would you couldn't like sue because like you willingly went into that Uber, you paid for the Uber, so
do you think we should have sympathy for, like, so the cancel culture, bro? Do you think we should have sympathy for people getting canceled? How y'all feel about cancel culture? Like, what y'all think about that?
I guess the one thing those two questions really question is the trust that you're willing to put into another person that you don't know. It's like, so with the Uber driver, you don't know them, but you trust that they'll do their job and that's it, and not anything more. Same thing comes with somebody that is accused of something. If you trust them enough to know, and they tell you that these accusations are false, then you'll believe them. It's because of the trust that you have with them specifically. So I guess the thing that comes to question is the person, the trust between the person and yourself.
I think that, I mean, like, right is right, wrong is wrong. I feel like that's how we was raised, you know. But I think at the same time, I'm really not trying to play God, bro. I'm not really trying to sit up here and be like, you feel me? Because we really don't know what the situation is, you know what I mean? I think we all been in situations where it might look like something, but to be honest with you, if we being authentic, and you feel me, it ain't really what it was. You know what I mean? Either with women, like money or something like that. That's why it's just like, and of course I ain't defending nobody because I don't really know the ins and outs of that situation. But at the same time, I think that before we kind of like cancel somebody, I think we gotta kind of just beware the energy you putting out. Because just be honest, bro, like if you had a camera following you every day, you feel me, everything you said, everything you was talking about, bro, people probably be offended by the some stuff you say. So it's just like you kind of got to be careful about how we package our comments.
Yeah, we live in a world now where it's guilty until proven innocent. It's like one thing can be made up. I remember before we saw on social media last year how there was a picture of someone who looked like Travis Scott, like it looked like he was cheating on Kylie Jenner. Like people were ready to cancel him. People were ready to just do that based off rip. But that guy who posted it had a whole subject to make it seem like how we were all dumb just to believe that right there. So we really got to know the facts. You can't really cancel somebody just off allegations. We really got to say innocent until proven guilty instead of guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
So transitioning into social media, do you think social media is an asset or a liability in today's culture? Or like how you use it?
And I don't really have any social media. So my platform is me, myself, and whatever impact that I make upon the person that I'm with or the people I'm around. But I mean, if I was to have it, I would probably use it to really just network. I mean, that's the whole purpose of, or at least what I think is the whole purpose of social media, is to network.
How you feeling, Jabisky?
I have a couple of social media accounts, so I could.
Oh, you got a couple?
Yeah.
Like with a couple? How many?
I got the main ones. I got.
What you got? What you flexing?
IG,
okay.
Snapchat,
okay,
Twitter,
okay,
Facebook.
You all connected.
Yeah, I would say it helps, and there's like a positive and negative towards social media. Positive wise, you're well informed on what's going on in the world. You can it's easy access. So as soon as you click Instagram or whatever, you're able to see trending news, especially if you're a big sports fan. You can see so-and-so got injured, so-and-so got traded. It's easy access, and you're really just able to connect with people in the outside world, and you see things that you might not have seen if you never had social media. But on the negative side, it can really just put a toll on the world, and just people can be attached to it a little too much to where they don't know what real life is, and just they're dependent on it a little too much to where they're not going to really know what to do. If for some reason everything shut down, like what are you going to do now to really entertain yourself and really just know what's going on? So I can see social media having both positive and negative impact in the world.
Not sure.
I think too much of anything could be a problem. I think that, you feel me, and there's no diss to anybody that's on social media or anybody that's, you know, a part of it, but like if you can't go a day without it, you feel me, you really gotta examine like why that is. You know what I mean? You gotta think about that. It's a lot of thought and effort being put into like these apps. You feel me? Like I don't know if y'all saw the Kanye interview, but he was talking about like how Instagram, like, you feel me, like the motion, and that's like powerful, bro. That's deep, bro. It's like you gotta understand somebody's making money off this. You feel me? Like you gotta understand that, like, and this is not a bad social media because we gonna use it as an asset rather than a liability too. But at the same time, it's like, you feel me? Like people get killed. Like people kill themselves off for like not being liked or not getting followers, bro. Like that's you feel me? If we're gonna sit up here and say that social media is a valuable platform and it helps people put on, we also gotta talk about the negative side, bro. Like you look at like somebody like Mac Miller or like somebody like, you feel me, like the girl in high school that, you know, tried to like kill herself because, like, you feel me, like it's a double side, bro. We kind of gotta like speak about that too.
So you brought up Kanye. So real quick, I'm pretty sure y'all heard that Kanye said he was gonna run for presidential election, or whatever,
2024.
for 2024. What's your take on that?
I would have to see what he's really about. I mean, you never know. God works mysterious ways. You could possibly have Kanye West as the president of the United States in 2024.
You see, the one thing about him, which he isn't the first person, but I definitely think he might be one of the most, he might be the main person for this. It's the fact that we know Kanye, the person, before Kanye, the politician.
That's true.
So I know, I believe it was John F. Kennedy that was an actor before he was a president, or was it Ronald Reagan?
I did not know that.
One or the other.
You know,
They were actors.
Bro.
They were actors. They were actors, and yeah, he was an actor before he became president. So we managed to get a view of what they were like, and they were already in the news scene even before they decided to run for politics. Then we have Trump, who was also a businessman and an actor. So we got to see him before he decided to go to politics. And Kanye, which I think will be the biggest person thus far, who we've gotten to know through his music and his life. And now him transitioning into politics, we might have a better idea of what kind of things we can expect from him. So I just want to know if you guys think he would be a good president.
When it comes to Kanye?
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I mean, I respect anybody that's putting their words with their actions. I can respect that. You feel me? 'Cause I think that we all right now can like list a bunch of issues that's going on in America, but like I can respect somebody that comes with solutions. I can respect somebody that's like, you know, going get up there and like fight for the change. It's like, to be honest with you, I'm not filling out that job application to do that. You feel me? Because I understand like how powerful that position is, bro. Like you gotta please a lot of people. And I think that everybody can sit up here and like have a opinion about something, but it's different than like, all right, come on camera, say that. You know, you gotta go up there and like do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? We can talk about Trump, and I'm not the most politically known, but at the same time, it's like I can respect somebody that speaks what's on their mind and like actually did something, bro. Like at least he's up there though. I think a lot of people want to start a show, but like you're not gonna put the work in to do that though.
Gotcha. So just to make sure I understood that right. So you respect what Trump does, the fact that he said he was going to be president, and he did give a solution when it came to illegal aliens crossing the border. So you're saying that you're saying you respect the fact that he said that and he actually did it, or he tried to do it.
My G, first of all, I ain't on no side, bro. I ain't on Democrat, Republican.
No, I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying Trump himself, regardless of what party he's associated with, him as a president. Do you respect the fact that he gave a solution and he followed up with it?
I can't really speak on a solution. I can just respect somebody proposing a solution. You feel me?
So you respect the fact that he was able to, the fact that he followed it. He didn't just say it, that he actually acted upon it.
I think that's a distinguishing quality. Don't matter if that's in your worst enemy or that's in like your best, like that's in your mother, your father. That's a quality I can respect, bro.
Got you.
I'm not too biased to not respect. You feel me? Quality, bro. I'm not that biased, bro. Real is real, right is right.
Got you.
You feel me? You got to sit up there and say if you do something that's right. That's right. That don't mean I got to sit up there and agree with everything, but at the same time, I can sit up there and just from a faraway view, just from an aerial view, I can look, just be like, all right, well, I can respect somebody that's speaking their mind and lying. I'd rather talk to somebody that's going to sit up there and tell me how they genuinely feel than try to sit up there. And I think that I try to think positive. I don't really try to, like, speak on the negative because at the same time, we don't really know what that office is like. We really don't know what that office is like. Yep. And I can say that I think that he changed the way the office is going to be looked at. I think there's going to be a more authenticity and a more, like, a serious nature because of that. What you think, Drew?
Yeah, I would definitely think Trump definitely changed the way how people view running for presidency. Yeah, I would definitely say people, I think now, are going to not take it for granted. But it really shows you how in today's world, how if you really set your mind to it or you really want to do something, you could probably eventually do that. Like everybody was saying he was not going to win, but he did. But I feel like now people are going to be more awakened to how easy like that can happen. Like people were saying, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure everybody agrees, like the whole perception of Trump now is like pretty negative. Yeah. And so like how was he able to get through all that negative? People were saying he was going to win. All those allegations, all the things he's done or been through ever since, and he was able to get to basically the highest stage or highest job you can hold in the world. I feel like that's going to open people's minds and really not take the presidency for granted and allow people to come with future solutions and really take it to the next level and really try and change the world.
Gotcha. So do you think that Kanye would be a better president than Trump?
I feel like Kanye has the right mindset in terms of like speaking how it is and looking for solutions and leading instead of with a hate culture, with a love culture. Because in his interviews he's saying how with Trump, he doesn't agree with all of his policies, but he likes how it is and how instead of with him, his point of view is instead of bashing Trump, hating Trump with all this negative energy, why don't we try and work on something, try and work on anything? We can't expect any change to happen if we're not going to really try and get involved. So I feel like he has the right mindset and frame to be a president eventually in the future. It's just a question of what policies he wants to do, what is his motivations and intentions, and what he wants to do that would make the United States a great country.
See, I think voting is important.
Definitely, yeah.
Did you vote in the last election?
I did not, sadly. I did not vote on November 5th or whatever date it was last week for the elections. I don't know what type of election it was, if it was local, if it was, to be honest with you.
You know your state representative?
I do not.
You know your city councilman?
No.
That's crazy.
What do you think? What you think about voting?
I think voting is definitely important.
Did you vote in the last election?
No. It's not because I didn't want to. It's actually because I couldn't. That's why.
Why?
I wasn't old enough.
For the Trump?
There's what's it called, voting elections for everything every year. There's town council voting. There's Senate.
Wait, is it voting for what specifically? For a president? For 2016?
Don't you gotta be 18
Just 18-year-olds are to vote.
Yeah, in 2016 I didn't vote.
There's 2017, 2018, 2019.
For president?
Not for president.
Exactly. We're specifically talking about president.
It doesn't start with the president. It starts with your Senate. It starts with governor.
Okay, so
citywide.
I don't vote when it comes to that. But the presidential election, which is the big vote that everybody really talks about, I didn't vote the first time because I wasn't old enough. Yes, I did vote.
So you saying it's not important to vote like state and locally, or like what you talking about?
No, I think it's more important because you actually have more influence. The votes count for more when it comes to local and state. But when it comes to presidential, that's when people, they could decide to be like, oh, well, my vote won't really matter when it's compared to the whole state, so I may as well not even vote. Or if they do, they really strongly believe in it, or they just believe that there is a change possible if everybody decides to vote. So it is important, but no, I have not voted locally or state-wise.
I think the process is too complicated. It's like too many positions, like too many people.
I don't feel like the process is complicated. Well, I actually need to be more informed or more educated on the process, but I feel like it's just the simple fact of that we actually had to be educated on the system, how it works, who's running for office for what specific position. So I feel like if we have that like basic knowledge and really actually try to learn more about the candidates for whatever position they're running for, I feel like that will like help things out, run things more smoothly.
Gotcha. You?
There's so many positions. I think it's designed that way. I think it's designed to not, you know what I mean, not to be like a conspiracy theorist, but I think that it's supposed to be like that. Because if we being honest, ain't nobody an expert on everything that's going on in like the White House. It's too many people involved. It's too many moving parts, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of people. Like to really like act like you really know what they doing and stuff like that. And it's just like, I think that we got to be the change that we want to see. And I'm not sitting up there saying that you shouldn't vote. I'm not sitting up here saying that voting isn't important. But at the same time, I think that nobody's going to do more for yourself than you. I think that some of the greatest people in the world, you feel me, I think put that battery in their back and they did something about it. You feel me? Martin Luther King, Cesar Chavez, you know what I mean? International with my references.
Why do you hit me when you said that?
International with my references, bro. You feel me? But like, I think that, you know, it's all about, you know, just putting, you know, your money where your mouth is and actually doing something about it. So, so you say y'all gonna vote, right, or not?
Yeah.
We're gonna have this conversation.
Next time, I'm gonna be more informed. I'm gonna
definitely
start the process of
So
learning more about the candidates and
what y'all think about the candidates now? Was I educated on that or not?
Nope.
No clue.
Cool.
Don't even ask me. Shit.
Cool. All right. So in 2019, you think it's wrong to have a preference, and does it matter if your preference downgrades another?
Preference in regards to what? I mean, I prefer Poland Spring over Dasani or Coke over Pepsi.
I think this question is, I think that, and I could be wrong, but I think that they mean like, I think a lot of people have preferences to everybody else's detriment. So like, people be like, I only mess with this type of shorty because the hair, or I'm only mess with this type of shorty. You feel me? Like that type of preference. Mm-hmm. So you got preference?
Yes. There are certain things that I may prefer, but that doesn't stop me from, I don't know, approaching somebody. Like I said, if I don't like black nail polish on fingertips, you know, I'm not gonna like it, but it doesn't mean I won't talk to the person. And if I hit it off with them, then that's great. I mean, I'll communicate with them if they ever bring it up, or if I ever say something, they'll know about it. But it doesn't determine the person or who they are, and it's not gonna stop me from going on with my day or doing whatever I want. So yeah, I may have certain preferences with certain things, whether it be you know, material, appearance, or you know, personal stuff, like what I like.
So this is for Jabisky. Uh-huh. So do you have a preference if your woman gets surgery done to her body? Is that a preference? Is that something you would allow, you would like, or like however you want to like tackle that?
What do you mean in terms of like, if they were to have like surgery or anything, would I just shut it down just because?
Nah, like if was your preference to be like you prefer women who don't like have surgery on their body, or you cool with it? Like how you, what was you thinking?
I guess I prefer you don't, but I'm.
No, just hear me out. Give him a chance. Let him elaborate. Damn.
You didn't let me explain. You did not let me explain.
Let him explain. Yeah. I want to hear
I'm good with which way you are. I would prefer you to be yourself and be natural. But I wouldn't like down you or downgrade you if you were to get. As long as you're comfortable with yourself, I would prefer you not to.
Why do you prefer them not to?
Because I feel like
yeah, we get
you got me there. You got me pondering for a second. You have me thinking for a second. But I feel like
go ahead, think.
I feel like it's okay just to you don't have to enhance anything. You're good as the way you are.
But why do you prefer it's not though? Like what do you think is wrong with it? You think they're insecure or what do you think?
In today's society, a lot of people would be insecure. But I feel like that's just due to the way how social media is in society in today's world. But I feel like you should be fine however which way you are and however you were made. So I prefer that you wouldn't, but I'm not going to disassociate with you if you did.
Do you have any preferences when it comes to women?
So I think it's intent. I think it's why you doing it. I think that it's a lot of people out here that doing this because it's they hustle. You feel me? Like they provide for their family. So like if you got a shorty and like she get work done to her body to provide for her family, you feel me? You can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I mean? But I think that it's all about your intent. Like I would have to know why shorty's doing it in the first place. Like, are you doing it to look like somebody else? Or are you doing that to, like, be at peace with yourself? Because it depends on, like, your intent. You feel me? I think that if you're doing it to look like somebody else, I don't really know. And this is just me and mine. This ain't disrespecting nobody. I don't know if I can, like, get behind that. But at the same time, like, if that brings you peace and that's your energy, that's cool. Like, it is what it is.
So, say, hypothetically, you were to be in a relationship. Would you prefer that person that you want to be in a relationship to be a male or a female? Would you want that person that you want to be in a relationship? Well, would you prefer them to be a male or a female?
My preference, I would prefer to be a female.
Bro, okay, what about you?
Bro, chill out, bro. Female, come on.
Female? Okay, so this female.
When
it comes to this female, when it comes to this female, do you have a preference when it comes to skin color?
No, definitely not.
I'm not a child, bro. Like women are women. Like bro, I think as you get older, you kind of get out of that habit of like trying to have expectations for women. I think that once you get older, you kind of like realize that there's so many different like if you want to use like art, there's so many different pieces of art. You can't just look at like I only mess with Picasso, bro, because then you gonna like mess out on the other new artists, bro. Everybody in different like flavors. You feel me?
I got you.
So
yeah, it's just wrong going in with tunnel vision. Say, I can only date or be around with this type of color, this type of person, because you could be missing out on the one person you're really meant to be with. So it's just really bad to just have a preference and just avoid everybody else and just disassociate with them. So I feel like it's just wrong to have a preference.
And I don't have your number. All I have is your Snapchat. So I'll show you a picture of my face, and then I'll tell you whatever, and then be like, yo, let's link up, and then I'll talk to them in person. That's how I'll shoot my shot. Because through texting, you can't get the emotion, and it could be easily misunderstood, whatever you're trying to say. So, like, help, the word help on its own, right? You just send it help like that. You just be like, oh, help. They need help with something. Doesn't matter. I'll put my phone away. I'll get back to them later. But, like, if I was in person and I said help, based on the way that I say it, you'll be like, all right, he might actually need help, and I'll help him out right now.
I think if you text me help, I think I'm gonna help you. Never mind.
Nah, like if you needed help with homework or something, or you needed $5 or whatever, and that's why you were texting me help, right? And I looked at it. I was busy doing something. I'm busy doing something. Your notification popped up on my phone. Oh, Q Echelon Carter says he texted me help. Like, I'll get to him later. It's whatever. It's probably not urgent. But if you called me or if you FaceTimed me, or if you were in person, you said it. Then based on that, the way you said it, yeah, it would propose a different reaction.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is human interaction. I don't do DMs.
Bro,
the whole point of this is to say that DMs, it doesn't work like that. It's just words.
Right, so
words.
You ain't talking to nobody just to be friends, Drew.
Why can't you talk to anybody not be friends?
I
with?
said Drew not doing that, bro.
Oh,
I could do that. I
think Drew could do that.
That's cap, bro.
I have plenty of friends.
All right, bro. He ain't about to tell you. Never mind. It's another episode, but
This man, ladies and gentlemen, he is single for your information. Send your applications in the link below.
Immediately.
Anybody, everybody, shoot your shot. You got any preferences?
No,
exactly, no preferences.
Bro.
Shoot your shot with this guy.
He about to show
He's
me
the man
all,
right here.
He about to show me all of it. He gonna be like, why did?
Don't
I'm gonna post his IG in the description below. Go follow him. Shoot those DMs.
Hey.
I'm not a fan of him, but shoot him anyway.
Hey.
I'll tell him to read every single one.
I bet he have a preference when he see them.
Man, let's not even go there.
I bet he's.
Let's not even go.
All right, bro. So is it body shaming if you say you don't like girls over a certain weight? Talking about a 300 urethra. A 300
A 300 what?
urethra.
I don't know what that is.
What in the world?
I don't know what that is. You're just making up words at this point. Is it body shaming? I mean, the person might interpret it that way. I mean, if I decide to not talk to you, it's not going to be because of your weight. It's going to be because either I've heard of something that you did and it makes me question the type of person you are and whether I want to be around you or if I want you to get to know me. But it's not going to be based on your weight. Hell no.
Yeah.
Weight doesn't matter. It's the person.
Like we said, no preference, so I'm not going to body shame at all. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who it is, just I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Do you think that Instagram has women thinking they're more attractive than they are? Who wrote these questions? Whoever wrote these questions needs a raise.
I wonder who.
Everybody, he wrote the questions. You
I
heard
don't
that
know what
right?
you're talking about, man.
Yo, we're creating a GoFundMe. Go tip this man if you want better questions.
I never even
Pay
seen
him.
this.
He's
Is my
getting
first
no
time
pay.
hearing these questions.
He's
man.
getting no pay.
I don't know what
Signed
you're
it,
talking
bro.
about.
He's getting no pay.
I signed off
Go
that we
shoot
were
him
doing
some.
this
Give
show.
him a paycheck. Give him a paycheck.
I was not the one who made the questions. You might want to look somewhere this way. Up one row.
Now stay down one row. What you talking about? Bro, so you think Instagram has these women thinking they're more attractive than they actually are? Hell yeah. It's like, nah, I'm capping, bro.
No, I mean, I definitely think, technology has made it so that we can have flawless skin. Certain body features can be enhanced, whether it be muscles or height or lighting can be changed. So yeah, I mean, things could definitely be improved, and it could make a person appear the way that they don't appear in person.
And I would say that, speaking back on the topic of social media, like a certain amount of likes can make someone seem like, oh, I have this many likes, so that means everybody's after me or whatever. So you can't be basing it off of social media.
Is everybody after you, Jabisky? Is everybody after you?
Anybody specific?
I said, is everybody after you?
I don't base it off of, you mean based off like social media? Or?
Alrighty.
I'm not really looking for that type of attention.
It was fun, everybody. All right, we got a very important topic. Snitching. We all know it. Does everyone snitch? Is history just another form of snitching? And how does that affect Tekashi 6ix9ine? You'll find out the answer on the next episode. Thank you very much for joining us. Unfortunately, oh damn! I just remembered that. You literally wrote the outro right here. Okay. So we could cut it. We could cut it at the and then we'll just put the audio right here. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, you are going to have to wait until next time to hear our lovely panelists answer that question. Thank you for joining us today. For more information, please visit www.vaugiotto.com. That is VAUGIOTTO.com. To those at home, viewers abroad, and all those fine broads, we will see you soon and have a Vaugiotto day. Thank you.